What's going on, YouTube Gardener? It's your boy Sydney from the Naked Gardener channel. In this video, we are going to be showing you our May garden tour. Let you know what me and Mrs. Naked Gardener have been doing for the last several weeks. And each of these beds, we're going to be doing a different growing method, just kind of experiment with. Now let's get growing. Welcome back, YouTube gardeners. And this bed is we're going to be practicing just a normal method of doing a raised beds where you add different type of fertilizers and whatnot. Right now, what we have growing in here, we have the dinosaur kale. We got some green globe artichokes. We have some red cell lettuce. We got some Swiss chard. And back of that we have some sweet basil, and behind these you have your bull nose peppers from Baker's Creek. All right, in the back row of here we're going to have all our flowers and herbs. We have butterfly weed, we have some asters, chamomile, cut and come along, zinnias, French marigolds, and bachelor button mix. And the missus wanted some sunflowers, so we got some sunflowers in the back there. And then on the front here we just have some Tiny Tim tomatoes and some dianthus and Johnny Up violas. We have tomatoes, 2 tomatoes in the back. And we have some mustard going from seed. Oh, they already grown some right there. 2 sprouts already, and that was done Friday or Saturday. We got some red Russian kale right here. We got some Chinese spinach growing right here. Some more artichoke. Some more bell nose peppers. And we got some green onions, some onions going right here. We got okra all across here. These are the red burgundy okra, and from what I've been studying up on, researching on, these are least accepted to any type of pest or disease, so we're happy about that. We also got some eggplant black beauties right here, and some more artichoke green globes right there. Now, the missus and I, we planted this passion fruit last year, and it was very dormant. It was about this size, about the beginning of March, I think it was, March or April, and it just started growing up. So I'm going to transplant this and put another net trellis right here and put it in this bed. And with this bed, we're just going to add just a normal fertilizer like worm casting, some blood meal, bone meal, and things that would help keep the soil up. In this second bed, we're going to talk about, this bed is nothing but compost or anything that's biodegradable is only going to be going into this bed. So compost, eggshells, and banana peels all are going to be in this bed. No blood meal, no bone meal, no fish fertilizer, none of that. So we have a video that we're going to edit and bring out to y'all later. It's showing how we constructed this bed. We had compost at the bottom layer and then filled it with the growing medium, and from there on it's nothing going to be in here but compost and the other biodegradable materials. Now let's get growing on what we have planted. We got these chocolate beauties peppers. We got these Brad atomic grapes. I'm excited about these. I heard great reviews about these. That's these right here, and these are right here more Tiny Tim. Then we got the Thai basils. Ooh, these came up pretty good since just transplanted them yesterday. We got the cucamelons that's going up with this net trellis. And then over here, we have the freckle romaine lettuce. And we have the regular romaine lettuce in this bed right there. And then back up here, we have the regular pickle bush cucumbers. We have the three-sided Syrian peppers, and this one, and over there. And we have a basil lemon growing right here. And the tomatoes back there are the striped Roma tomatoes. And these is one that I'm excited about. These are going to be the gray zucchinis that's going to be able to fall over on that side, over the beds from there. And as you can see, it's already growing some flowers, but mostly right now they're just male flowers. So in the back row of here, we're going to have, once again, flowers and herbs. We got the alyssums over here. We have sweet alyssums and royal alyssum. The missus grew some more sunflowers over here from seeds. We got some more lemon basil. Let's see, we got some zinnias. These are the purple prince zinnias and peppermint stick zinnias that the missus transplanted back here. These are the bachelor buttons, the asters, the chamomiles, looking kind of dead. We'll add some more water to these. And these are the echinaceas purple cone flowers. These two are the Wagner blue-green tomatoes. These are the nata pinos. These are, if you like jalapenos, these have just a little bit heat, not too much heat, but they have a little bit kick. So if you like jalapenos but don't like the spiciness of it, these are good ones to go with. And these right here are the Napa cabbage. And then we got some more artichokes right here. We got the more dinosaur kale, but it looks like some grasshoppers been feeding on that. This third bed is something that I've been seeing a lot of YouTube gardeners grow, or a method that they're doing is the Hugelkultur method, where you take some decaying wood that's been dead for anywhere from 1 to 3 years, put them at the bottom of your bed.
Take two.
There's a lizard on top of the thing.
Okay.
Take two. This bed is something that we're really interested in. It is the Hugelkultur method. A lot of YouTube gardeners have been using this. I've been seeing them try this method this year. So it's something that I was pertaining and was interested in trying out. What it is you take some dead, decaying wood that's been laying out or been chopped up, whatever, and you put it at the bottom of your beds. And then on top of that, what we've done is we grab some grass and leaves, clippings that the neighborhood normally around this time of year and earlier, they'll put out for the city to collect. And I just went around and put them back in my truck. And I put that on top of our decaying wood. And then we put used coffee grounds that we got from our local coffee brewery or Starbucks or whatever person that you go to get yours, and laid it over on top of that and watered it real well, let it get saturated. And what it's supposed to do is, once the decaying wood gets to a certain point of decay, it soaks up the water from there and acts as a sponge. So it decreases the chances of you watering your beds, because the soil will then wicker up the water, the moisture from the decaying logs, and help water out the roots from there. All right, what we transplanted in this bed, we have some kale, we have some lettuce, we have this one is a red mustard spinach. These are eggplants right there. And we got dinosaur kale right here. This is more lettuce right here. Some more lettuce right there. Got some more kale right there. I think that is the freckled lettuce right here. And some more red mustard spinach right there. We got a That is
artichoke.
And some more spin. We got lettuce right there. That I don't know why I put it right there. Got some. I think this is that scarlet kale, and then we got some onions right here. Broccoli that I'm debating on transplanting back here because this area gets a lot of shade. That's the reason why we put the lettuce back here, and got some more onions right here as well. And we have some purple King Tut peas growing right here as well. That is this bed for the Hugelkultur. And in front we got some peppers. We'll go and show you the case of the peppers. We have right here the Cheyenne long. And here we have some more Cheyenne longs, some ancho peppers, some habaneros, and some ancho grande. All of these are going to be the spicy brand. And going to these, back to the second bed of the compost bed, we have some big red sweet peppers, some Corvelle sweet peppers, some regular California wonders, some Anaheim chilies, some Sunbrights, and some Hungarian wax peppers. In this raised bed, we're trying out another growing method of just worm towers, where, as you know, if I mentioned previously, if you've been following along with us, me and Mrs. Naked Gardener, we eat a lot of plant-based foods. And so instead of putting our waste, food waste, in the freezer, waiting to put them out in the compost area, now we have the accessibility to put them in these 3 bins right here, and they are perforated with holes. I'm going to do a video later on explaining how that method works. But we put our waste in there, put some used coffee grounds, some bedding, like some shredded up paper, cardboard, wherever like that, and just water it down. And what that does, it will just flush out all the nutrients from there. The worms are going to be able to go in and out of there. Into the beds, they're going to be having their worm casting, their worm poop, all of that. So it's just going to help feed the soil from there. The missus is very excited about this bed. Why are you excited about this bed, Dave?
It just really relies on nature. This is nature feeding the bed, feeding it, and it seems like it has a lot less effort if we're letting it do its thing.
There you go. We got a squash bug I gotta kill. There. Alright. So in this corner, we're gonna start over here. We got some dragon tongue peas. As you can see, they already got some peas. We started these from seeds, and hopefully they'll continue to grow from there. We have some okra, just regular Clemson okra growing right here. And back of here, as I'm excited about, these are the Purple Beauty bell peppers. That's back here. And this tomato here is a vintage vine. And oh, we got a tomato on there growing already. These were from seeds, and we didn't have this bed going. Luckily, we have this bed as high as it is because the vine was probably about that tall. So we had to dig deep so that way the roots could get help build a structural foundation for it, for both of these. These are the red Reuben basil. Then we have shishito peppers here, some regular California wonder peppers here. We have some dill that's growing back here. As always, Mrs. Naked Gardener got some sunflowers growing back here. These are the bachelor mixed buttons, some French marigolds, some dark opal purple basil. I think this is a cut and come along zinnia. This is a chamomile, and all this back bed will be flowers and herbs. This is another Purple Beauty bell pepper. This is an aster. We got some butterfly weed flower growing right there. Some more Anaheim chili growing right there. These are some cranberry pinto beans that we got from the store that you can normally cook with it, but we decided just to try them out and just grow them to the ground, and as you can see, they're doing well. And these are the lettuce butterhead bib that we've been growing for quite a while. In this area, these two slots right here will be the home of our pineapple tomatoes that we're growing for the Tomato Grow Off Challenge of 2019. We'll put a link above there so you can see our entry video from there. We're going to also put a spaghetti squash right here where it can just tower over this area and hopefully shade out this tomato ground, so that way it prevents blight when it rains, so the mud won't get underneath the leaves and have any type of blight from there. Here we have some flowers we grew last year, and when they went dormant, we just cut it down, and now they're starting to grow back. And this one we went from growing from seeds. As you can see, these are the nasturtiums. Then we got some bee balms. And what was this one? Oh, some more violas, Johnny Ups like those. And this is a hummingbird mint and some more dianthus. And this was something spectacular where we grew last year around this time. We had some sunflowers growing out of here, and it was just it's a slow growing plant. This is a columbine plant flower. It takes about, they've said on the package, about 365 days, but look at that bloom. Isn't that beautiful? So as you can see, this was a lot of work for a one-armed person, and Mrs. Naked Garden, I give her mad props. She was a beast shoveling that dirt that we had out here. We had about 8 cubic yards of dirt delivered, and just her chopping up the wood. I'm going to put together, we're editing a video now of her building and constructing and me guiding her and everything. It was a fun project for us to do, and we're glad we finally got this done. We're still going to add on to this, so we're going to put tours together as the years go on, so that way you can visit and go along with our process of adding and changing this urban backyard garden. If you enjoyed this video and have some friends that are interested in gardening in their backyard, make sure you share this video with them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the upload. And as always, let's grow together.